It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Miami Heat as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This Cleveland group has been getting things done. They've now won 6 in a row, making it look easy. We'll see if they can keep it going tonight and push it to 7. And before we tip off, I just need to ask Shaq, when you think back to great teammates, what are the qualities that make a great teammate?
Well, you want to play the guys who care as much about the game as you do, a guy who puts the team first, a guy who gets you involved, a guy who has the same dreams and aspirations that you have about the game.
Well, that name sounds like Kobe Bryant to me that you were talking about, but I always look for guys who could push me. I mean,
everyone is in their seat and buckled in at the American Airlines Arena as the Heat look to grab a win here in Miami. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. And, of course, Tyler Ennis. Since he's out of the picture, the team will have to fill his shoes.
Kevin, I thought he was really an important player for them, undervalued and not given the credit he deserved. That's not to say the trade was a mistake, but I think they'll miss him more than you might expect.
You know, chemistry-wise, I agree with you, Clark, because he was a glue guy. You know, he's a guy that kind of held things together for them in a few areas, and so not having him around might take some getting used to.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position, and it's the Beast, and there's JaVale McGee, and it's Wisards in at the 1. McGee is screen on deck, and there's the pass to the Beast. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And so here is Miami. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
Here's the Beast after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. There's the pick. LeBron passes to the Beast. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Wade outside. And the rejection by LeBron. Pass to Wisards. Knocked away. And stolen by Thornton. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Love. LeBron passes to the Beast. Gets the three-pointer to fall. The Beast's got 7 points in the game.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
And so here's Cleveland following the miss by Chris Bosh. Love outside. From outside, off the mark.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Near the three-point line, it's Wade. He drains the quick shot.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Here's the Beast. Wade is covering. James outside. Here's McGee, and he jams it with authority.
Punches it down with pop.
And rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
And Thornton kicks to Stoudemire. Back to Thornton. Stoudemire, the screen, off the pick. And the shot is long.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Now, here's Thornton. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Wade, right side. It's rebounded by Cleveland. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And they were really locked in from beyond the arc in that game. I mean, the results wouldn't have looked anything like it did had it not been for their ability from beyond.
Exactly. They were spraying home threes at a huge rate.
Here's Wade following the basket by LeBron James. Stolen by McGee. The drive by LeBron. Oh!
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Wade. Another miss by Wade.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
They get it back. Here's the Beast. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Heat trail by 9. Wade left side. Bosch a screen on LeBron. And it's Wade penetrating. And he gets it to go. Wade's got 6.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Well, the players you see on this list know a little bit about putting points on the board. They're the shooting guards averaging the most points over the last 10 games. Freak is second.
And this is the cream of the crop at the two-guard spot. I mean, strictly in terms of their scoring ability and the ease with which they can overwhelm would-be defenders.
And that's exactly what they do, overwhelm you. This is an aggressive attacking group. Each one of these guys is a one-man wrecking crew offensively.
Here's Wade following the basket by Freak. Johnson outside. And Thornton kicks to Wade. Connects on the 17-footer. Wade's got 8 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
The feed to Fry. Passes it to the Beast. It's rebounded by Thornton.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. The 3 from Johnson. Cavaliers with the rebound. Last time they met in Cleveland.
Yeah, and last time they faced off, really an easy win. They put together a pretty complete game, but their edge on the glass, for me, still stands out.
Yeah, I agree with you. The numbers shout loud and strong. I mean, a major edge for them clearing the backboards, and that was the difference on the scoreboard, too.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Cavaliers on top, up by 10. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Let's take them back.
And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosh about what it meant to him to become an NBA player, the fulfillment of a lifelong dream. What a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of guy you can't help, Greg, but love for his attitude and ability to be, in touch with that kid he once was. I know you played the same way. Chris Bosh is living the dream like you did and loving it.
That's a great point, Kevin. And I think most of the guys in the league feel that same way. I mean, they may not be able to say it or articulate it as smoothly as Chris does,
sure.
but inside every NBA player is a kid who's still thrilled to wear the uniform and play the game in love.
Yes, sir. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
They've got Winslow. Laverne is out there with Johnson. Then it's Thornton, and it's Wade in at the two-guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls made a big difference. He ended with 20 points, but also put up 4 boards. This was just the latest in what has been a string of strong performances from him. Will we witness one tonight, guys?
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
No doubt. I guarantee he comes into today's game feeling there isn't anything he can't do on the floor right now.
Tell you what, Greg, I think he might be right based on that last game. I'm inclined to agree with him. The D on him has to be airtight, guys. You got to get into his airspace. And that was far from it.
The drive by Thompson. Put that bucket in no time at all. Thompson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Now, here's Thornton. Tight defense on him. He dishes it to Winslow. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3, and that's good. Marcus Thornton for 3. Thornton's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Heat. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And it's sent back by Bosch. Thompson passes to the Beast. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. The Beast's got 6 here in this quarter.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass it.
And Miami making a change here.
Great
Ben's
shot.
checked in.
Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
1:04 left in the first half. James, the pass to the Beast. Kicks it to Fry. Shoots from the baseline. LeBron shot is off.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
And the foul called on Freak. Miami shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And the first one drops. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Miami. So he gets them both. The Cavaliers leading by 21. The Beast passes to Fry. To the inside. The shot's good from the Beast. The Beast's got 17.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And stolen by James. Shumpert passes to the Beast. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Wade with the ball. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. James, the pass to the Beast. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
That's good from the Beast.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
So as we conclude...
Hey, Kevin, we'll coach.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for the Beast. He has 20 points and some of his offense coming at the foul line with 5 points there.
Clark, 5 pretty big points indeed.
On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's the Beast. And it's Wirtz in at the 1 spot. James, the pass to the Beast. Love outside. Here's the Beast. Wade is covering. McGee in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Inside. It's deflected. It's stolen by Wade. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on LeBron James. The Heat have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
The pass to the Beast. To the middle. Second shot opportunity, and the rejection by Stoudemire. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Off the inbound pass.
It's been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
The Heat shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Over to the wing. Here's the Beast. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. The Heat trail by 21.
Timeout. Timeout call for the Heat.
Start it.
Get out of here, Heat. Okay, Miami, now coming onto the court are your Heat dancers. Let them hear ya.
Well, with a strong mix of perimeter and interior defense, these leading shot blockers among...
in our league. Solid on the perimeter with the ability to block shots on the interior.
Yeah, they really do make up the perfect blueprint of a strong defender at the 3 spot, combining the ability to defend on the floor and in the air.
Timeout, Cleveland. Give it up for your Heat dancers.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. To the left side wing. Love the pass to the Beast. And he converts the layup. The Beast's got 4 points this quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Stoudemire dishes to Thornton. Wade kicks to Dang. Great D that time from James.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Left side, Love. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 7 points for Love.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Back to Stoudemire, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Now, here's Thornton. D right on him. Dang passes to Bosch. Good ball movement here by Miami. Stoudemire, the screen. Wade dishes to Stoudemire. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Stoudemire's got 6. Cleveland leading by 19. Pass to the Beast. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Bosch. Bosch has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bageled in the second.
To the left side wing. LeBron James on the wing. He's guarded by Thornton. The shot's good from the Beast.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
They get it back. Dang, the layup off target.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Lets it go from deep. No good from the Beast.
No doubt it's been a bit of a here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Wade outside. .158 left in the third. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Dang. The shot misses. Good D by Love. James, no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Here's Wade. Dang for 3, and it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Laverne, he's checked in for Miami. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng.
Looking here at some numbers for Smith, how his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 10 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
And all indications are that he's been working hard on his game. It just hasn't shown up in the box score yet.
Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Chris Bosh.
A long windup and a strong follow-through on that one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up for sure.
I sure hope not.
Wade with it. He's got 17. Johnson outside. And 101 left to play in the third.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
It falls and 2 points from the Beast. The Beast's got 28 points for the game. The Heat trail by 21. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
They set the screen. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. In the corner, Winslow with it. Fires the 3. Good. Winslow's got 5 points now this quarter.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Here's the Beast. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Went to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its ear. I love it.
Yeah, this crowd is stunned.
That's as electric a finish as you're going to see.
Wade against Shumpert. And here's Wade. The 3. No good, trying to beat the buzzer.
Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. The Heat trail by 20. Thornton out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Chris Bosh. Then it's Winslow, and it's Laverne in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And that one's good. Thornton's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Heat.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
The Beast passes to Thompson. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Wade kicks to Bosh. He feeds it to Thornton. Back to Bosch. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Stoudemire comes in for Laverne, and it's Dang in for Winslow. The Beast. That 3 off the mark.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Wade kicks to Stoudemire. Lets it fly. Dang can't get it to go.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Here's Wade, and Thompson sends it back. Stoudemire against Love. Here's the Beast. Where's this? Passes to Love. Buries it from 3-point range.
And that's not the way for a team to get back into a game, giving up open shots like that.
And Thornton kicks to Stoudemire. Bosch, the screen. Feeds to Wade. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Wade's got 19 points.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Cleveland.
JaVale McGee.
Cleveland leading by 20. To the inside. Passes it to the Beast. No luck.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
And he gets it to go. And that's 21 points for Wade.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Here's the Beast. Wade is covering. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
The Heat trail by 21. Stoudemire, the screen. Wade drives in. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Okay, Miami, now coming on the court are your Heat dancers. Let them hear ya.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Dang, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Okay, that's more like it. A nice job here in the second. I mean, their field goal percentage is way up compared to what they did in the first half, where they shot a very low percentage. It actually was just above 30%.
And finished off by LeBron.
Big time finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim, too, just for good measure.
Yeah, but guys, nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating every now and then.
And it's Wade penetrating. And good on the basket. Look at it.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. I mean, I think they came out with some tired legs to start, but they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged. We've seen D. Wade getting it done. 25 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
Here's the Beast. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line. It's on Chris Bosh.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Both free throws good from the Beast. The Heat trail by 20. And Thornton kicks to Stoudemire. Outside Dang. Stoudemire, the screen. He tries for three. Shot is off. Nice D from the Beast.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Thornton dishes to Wade. Right side Bosh. Baseline jumper. Stoudemire controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Cleveland.
Clark, the biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
You know, I thought both teams worked hard at both ends, but sky-high field goal percentage and pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Excellent effort tonight.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for the Beast. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
A nice shot by LeBron.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow. No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of it.
Thank you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge. And the impact carried them through the entire game.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast.